Hey, we're back for part two. Let's see what the next energy questions are and how this can link together for the journey layer. So let's see if we're being led there. The idea of like, when did I know I was gifted? And I don't love that word, even though they're using it, because we're all gifted. We all can use energy and read energy and focus if we so desire. But maybe, again, that kind of different or whatever. So I'm scanning in here to see where we're being led here. They're funny. You'll know your team when you're talking to them because it'll just sound a little bit different. And they said you still don't know. And I think that's part of this breakthrough and why I might be doing this self-interview right now is to gift self, there's that word, gift self with the identity of a full blended channel. When I say blended channel, what I exactly mean is I'm here talking to you as Mary and, Dr. Mary and or the connection part of me, right? It's all of me. It's all of the tones that are me, if you will. And so let's play here and see where we're being led here. They said it's a two-tiered process to what they're saying to wake up, which I find fascinating. First, it's the discovery that you're more than a body. That's a really crazy place to be. And I've been there many times where it's like, what? Because you think of yourself as the you. You're the you that you know. So that's a big piece, is to see that you're more than a body and that you're willing to play with that more. I like that. I'm writing that down. Willing to play with that more of self. That tone or frequency in there, it's everything. It's the adventure. It's the jumping off the cliff. It's the riding the motorcycle. It's the scuba diving. It's the snorkeling. It's the reveling energy fields of life, the fun things that I've loved that bring the spark, that bring the juice, that bring the magic. You've got to be willing to play, though. You've got to be willing to play with that side of you. I'm going to go into one little kind of side note energy field here I can feel, but it's really what I would consider the birth of the energy game, which, if you've not heard of this, is my program that I help sensitive women on through the path to help them with this wake up, to help them with the stress, the anxiety, the unlocking of the gifts, all the things that you kind of have a subtle sense about, but you have no clue how to get or do. So there's a little product placement in there, if you will. But psychically, I want you to know that I help people with this. It's my passion. It's my forte. Part of why I'm doing this interview is to help myself out of the closet a little bit, because it's weird being like this, being different, being channeler, if you will. And I know that people turn a side eye at me when they hear this sometimes. I know that there's impracticality around it that you might sense or see or think or wonder or wish or be curious about or even not like. And I'm down with any of that because I've walked through all those steps, and now being on the other side, it's easy to sit here and stand here with kind of a tickle or a sparkle in my heart about, I can't wait till you wake up. I can't wait for you to feel this stuff. I can't wait for you to channel for yourself, receive your own energy, read your own maps, and walk along your path. It's truly the most fun in the whole world. So that's neat that we got a little sidebar in there. I love it. Let's see what this other layer is coming here. Actually, we're on a whole different section. I've got another piece. Let me look at it. This one falls into my concept category. And as you see me reading energy, I use 9 categories to read. They're on my website. They're free. Take a peek. Energy reading categories. But how to sort of grab what Spirit's trying to give you, whether you energy read it like word by word like I do sometimes, or if you just channel it and grab the whole layer, which a layer is the word I use for something that we can work with. Okay, whether it's positive or negative, irrelevant. You can label that if you want. But that psychic side in there around this concept energy, let's see where we're being led. This falls into the concept here around, I guess I would put it as lightening up in the human realm. They're showing us how we push and we pull. It's like this piece of taffy. It's like you yank it this way, you yank it this way, you yank it this way. And then you wonder why it feels so thin and so tight over time. Why you feel thin and tight over time. And it's that. We're pushing and pulling way too much on this planet. And that sort of brings us into this less than energy, or like you've heard people talk about low vibes or low frequency. That's exactly what I mean when I'm saying this, where you start to fall down what we would consider, and in the energy world, we talk a lot about something called the emotional guidance scale. Here's my banged up copy I've had for years, but I love it. I printed it, I use it, I train, I teach with it. And when we're pushing and pulling on life, we start to drop. We start to lose our sparkle. Our frustration comes up. It's kind of like having a car that you never wash. It's going to have a film. It's going to be a little bit dirty or dusty. The good news is you can't fix this, which we will get to in video 3. I got to rock right now. I'm going to go take care of some people that I love in the group that I help with the energy game. But mostly, and I just want to impart this from the bottom of my heart to yours. You are well where it counts the most in spirit. Now let's bring some of that into the body. You deserve it. All right, talking a little bit. Ciao.